Welcome to episode 7. We got Alex sitting in for Karl today. In the other corner, we still got Alex as well, so that'll be confusing if you guys are listening at home. Not really, because no one listens.
I'm thinking
we got Mark over here, and I'm David. So welcome to Choose One, episode 7. Again, we are talking about board games today.
Yeah, sorry to mix it up for all two of our listeners out there.
Yeah, so...
I think those are my listeners.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you guys are bringing listeners to the podcast, huh?
I mean, people listen when I tell them about the podcast, but I don't think they're listening to it.
Okay. All right. Well,
your dog doesn't count, bro.
No, he doesn't.
He's just got it on repeat at home.
It's that white noise that helps me fall asleep.
I'm gonna
It's
have
like
to
when you leave your dog at home, you leave like music
The radio
playing.
playing.
You leave the podcast on repeat.
I'm gonna have to start doing that, yeah, because our last video YouTube views was 1, and that was me just checking to see how many views I had. And I immediately clicked out of it because I didn't want to spoil the metrics. But it's yeah, so we have 1 second of listen time on that video, so we're killing it, dude.
Hell yeah,
we're killing it. So,
Keep it up,
Literally.
yeah. All right, well,
board games?
Board games, dude. Do you want to hug the mic just a little bit when you talk?
As in,
Yeah, hug it.
There you
Love
go.
it. Love
Like
it.
you care.
Love it.
Okay.
All right.
Like you're not just a stand-in.
Yeah,
Wow.
Like
Just wanted to
seventh
let
grade
him
hug
know.
or like
right there.
Once
Boom.
more.
That was good.
senior year.
Just touch on
I've
it.
known you
a few
for 4 years of high school hug.
Yeah.
Like we just graduated. I may not see you for like a couple
Exactly.
years.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Get up on it.
There we
Get
go.
up on it.
Right on.
This is the first time we
Promos?
talked, Hug. Yeah.
Mm.
Just one of those quick.
It's like
Fuck outta here.
one of those ones I've only seen you online, but we kind of know who you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So board games.
Board games. So some good, again, stimulating conversation. I said that earlier, but what's your favorite board game, Alex?
I'll tell you what my least favorite board game
Okay.
is.
All right.
Is fucking Pictionary. I don't know about anybody else at home, how anybody else's family was. That shit gets into like full out like brawls at that and 10,000. It's a dice game. I don't know if anyone's ever played that, but Pictionary just people start bringing up old shit. It drums up the worst out of people. Anybody else with that?
You
No,
got it.
I wasn't. We didn't play Pictionary growing up. Wasn't a big.
That's good. It's probably why you have a loving household.
Yeah. Okay.
So we.
Explain Pictionary one time. How's that one?
So Pictionary is when you got two teams,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're on the clock. You got a board up here, and you gotta draw out a picture of whatever's on the card, and the other
okay.
person has to guess what it is.
What you're drawing.
Yeah, but it's like everybody has that one person who's like they can't draw their way out of a box, pretty much. So, and then the other
That was
person
me.
is guessing everything else but what's on there. It obviously looks like a sock. Quit saying shoe, boot, heel, every fucking thing that's not. Of
Other
course, it's
than
not
what
the
it
shoe.
is.
It's a sock. But they don't guess that, so it gets you
Gosh,
upset.
You're so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
How do
right?
you not know what that is?
And it brings up tangent arguments that have nothing to do with it. It's like, this is why that's why she dumped you, bro. Because you don't know how to fucking draw a sock.
Yeah, what?
These are clouds. This is grass. You get all frustrated.
I'm pretty sure there's one point where someone is literally drawing a bird and my aunt's going, chicken, chicken. And the answer is a dove, right? So then my mom draws a peace sign and draws arrows to the chicken. She goes, peace chicken. And the fucking buzzer goes off and she goes, what are you talking about, peace chicken? That's not a real so it just
Yeah.
pretty sure someone got kicked out that night.
It gets pretty intense.
Yeah.
It gets intense. Like I like the heads up one. That's kind of similar.
Oh yeah, where you got the card on there.
Yeah, I like that. We always tried to play, not Pictionary, but without the board. What's it? Charades.
Charades.
That's what I was getting confused with them.
That's
yeah,
what I
charades.
thought
I grew up
also.
with charades.
I always got nervous though because I didn't know like the symbols or I didn't know what this was. You know what I mean for movie. And I'd always get nervous. Like, what is that?
Soup?
I can't
Is
remember.
it
Yeah,
noodles?
exactly. Yeah, like or a little word or all the baseball talk beforehand. So that's why I always hated playing charades. So
Yeah.
So it
Cool
wasn't
story.
because like you were a bad actor. So
yeah, well,
it's because you couldn't recognize
because
Yeah, that's-
people were acting out.
Exactly.
That's not why.
Yeah.
That's usually like the opposite. I feel like I'm not good
Yeah.
at like acting out.
Nah, I think I'm pretty expressive.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right.
Tell us about it,
Bring
David.
Well, when I make it big, you'll see. Okay.
Yeah, don't you know he was mic'd for?
I'm
That's
part of Van Air
right.
Productions
show?
too, so.
I had my 5 minutes of
We-
fame.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Sister wives, no less.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my good friends.
You don't
got
want to touch on
married.
that?
All right. Well, let me tell you what my favorite game is then.
Oh man, the headphones are coming off. This shit's
I
getting real.
really enjoyed two of my top games. Monopoly, fantastic game to play, right? But I sucked at it. The other one was Risk, which again I did not know the proper rules for Risk. And what I really like these two games is because even though you're not supposed to do it, I'd always like strategize with people like outside of the game and like team up on people, even though it's like you're not supposed to do that. And that was like my favorite thing was just to like screw with people. Like this form an alliance and yeah, love that stuff, dude.
I guess. I don't know. Monopoly is like a love-hate game, I feel.
I would always get the community chest cards, and it'd be like, "Oh, your business flooded. Pay $100 to the middle of the board." And I'm like, "I only got $100. I just landed on someone's property. I'm freaking negative right now on a board game. Like, how does this happen?"
I don't know if I was just boring, but like I'd always shoot for like the purple, like the
Yeah,
starting
those are the
ones,
best ones.
not the boardwalk and park place that everyone
okay.
wanted to get. Like, I got like the lame, like cockroach filled, you know.
Baby blue ones with a super cheap one.
Baltic Avenue.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
cheap ones, dude.
Like that's the HUD housing, and then you get over to.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a Section 8 right there.
Yeah.
You get over to like.
It's guaranteed money, but you're getting it maybe on the 1st and 15th
It's
as
not,
it trickles in.
exciting when everyone's racing for Park Place and Boardwalk, and then you're over here like, no, I'll buy now. So, I don't know. That's me though.
I don't know. Anyone ever cheat at Monopoly?
Everybody cheats at
Duh,
Monopoly.
if you were the banker,
That's what I'm saying. Like, who is the first one to be like, I'm banker?
My
Who
sister.
called that one?
of course.
What is
She had the
Older
biggest stack
sister.
at the end of the game.
Right?
I never cheated at.
Really?
Monopoly. Yeah.
I never liked Monopoly because of her, probably. She was just like always taking my money.
So we got into it pretty, like me and cousins got into it pretty hard. Like we were printing money at one point because as long as you had the colored paper, you could print it out in sheets and cut it up.
That's what's wrong
So
with today America, right there. Is just print off money. Like, it's no big
Jeez.
deal.
yeah, that's getting.
You
That's why
are
we're in
what's
debt.
wrong with today's America.
I mean, that's getting a little too deep into the board game. I feel, but yeah, probably. Is that
You take the time, like you'd stop the game mid-game.
no? We came loaded in with it, so it's like
Oh man!
if you already have stashes of orange 50s somewhere, then
Like, hold on, I got a coffee can with. You just pop that open.
no. The whole point is so that you don't reveal that you're adding money to the stack.
Like, so you're coming with like made up money that's like color coded.
It's Monopoly. It's all made up money.
Well, I know. All right, that's all made up money. All right, but
Christ, you make it seem like I'm going to go take out a home loan and I'm paying it with like
like, what are
hundreds
you
that I
pulling,
printed
like,
at
out of
home.
your sleeve coat, just like.
Like, it's a lot of work for a board game.
Yeah, well, we play for keeps, so
Hey, but isn't there a way to play Monopoly without the board? Like I've seen people just play with the cards. How do you do it that way?
oh, I've
Isn't
never.
there?
I don't know.
No,
Cards
Or
and
wait.
pieces.
don't
Yeah,
the
it's just
cards have
It's
the?
just like the property cards.
Yeah, where you lay them out in a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
a
your
buddy of mine always plays.
What was your favorite
He's always winning
piece?
too. To play with the car.
The car,
Yeah. Or the bag of money.
top hat.
top hat. That's always a strong go-to. The top hat. I always like to be the iron. I don't know. Am I weird? I don't know. Not everyone else wanted the iron, so that was like a guarantee. Like I called the iron, and then everyone's like, "All right, yeah."
Good
You were
fucking
that.
habit.
You were that.
I didn't want to
player?
I didn't want it to fight over the car or the top hat. So
Well, I mean, was home ec like your first choice elective when you were in high school?
no, bro, just bring the heat, okay?
okay.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the dog.
The terrier?
Is there two dogs? Is there a cat?
I don't think so.
What is that?
It's a Ferris wheel, right?
I know there's new versions
Is it a
now.
boat?
There's boat. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
They came out with a Monopoly Cheaters edition. Did you see that?
Yeah, I got the Monopoly Pizza edition.
Pizza edition.
Yeah, it's not the
Oh,
same.
there
Don't
we
get
go.
it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had the
Just-
Star Wars version like a long while back
Yeah.
when it came out.
That'd be
I
fun.
had some like American flag one that was like Some American.
Dude, there's like
background.
100 versions of Monopoly, but
Do you know a game made like a surefire way to make everyone at the table feel really dumb and bad about themselves as far as where they're at in intellect was Trivial Pursuit. Do you ever play that?
No.
yeah.
Really? It's like you had a little pie piece that had little triangles that could go in it. You had to move around the board, and then you pulled up questions on the cards, and you had to answer the question. If you did, then you got the pie piece, but you had to fill up your whole piece.
Oh, okay.
But there,
Did you ever play
you
that?
sounded super.
That game that was.
I'm glad I took the time to explain that because that was. Okay.
All right. You ever play that game? It's like Trivial Pursuit, but it's like you hold this disc, and it reads a question, and you're supposed to read the question to your partner, and that person has to answer it, and then you hand it off, and it's on a timer, and then if you're holding it and it goes off. Man, what's that game called?
Yeah, I remember
Telephone.
that.
Telephone.
No, it's different.
Although, Telephone was a baller game back in like
We used to
elementary
play that in
school.
our van, family van. Start in the front of the van. That message had to come back like 3 or 4 rows. Message was completely different by the time it got back to the back.
I'd always
Oh,
screw
yeah,
it up
that's
on
cool.
purpose. That's the one game I cheated at was Telephone. I don't know. What does that say about me? I don't know.
That you like to start shit?
Yeah, I guess.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't like to cheat at games.
Like
but I
to stir the pot?
Yeah, stir the pot.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I don't know.
Trying to keep it PG.
Favorite board game. Does Uno count, or is that
Yeah.
not board?
Yeah.
For
numbers,
sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna go BORED instead of BOARD.
Okay.
For those of you who can't spell at home, that's bored as in a playing board or bored as in
Versus bored as
boring.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
You're welcome. People listening.
So yeah, Uno.
Okay.
To play with like my own rules though.
I win. But it says switch on the card. Yeah, I don't play by
You know
that.
what I mean? But like, if it was like a card that wasn't a numbers card, I would just slap it on anything because I just felt like it could go on it if it wasn't a number. I don't know. Made my own rules. Favorite shit was just to say Uno with 1 card left, even though I wasn't supposed to just have 1 card left, and then just say I won.
Dang.
Have you played the new one? The one that has like the electric
No.
thing
Yeah,
that
that
spits
one's
out
cool.
cards?
What?
Yeah, so if you don't have a card to play, you got to hit the Uno button, and it's got this like deck shuffler, and it randomly spits out any number of cards at you. So like it could be
Jeez.
1, or I've seen it just like shoot out 20 cards.
That and checkers.
Ooh.
Checkers board and just have checkers. Make a couple jumps, get to the back of the board, king me,
King me.
double it up, make your way back down,
Triple
start double
jumps.
hopping, triple
Yeah,
jumping.
right.
You couldn't get me in that game. I had a trap like on the right hand side or left hand side. If you were somewhere, no matter what, you had to
Strategizing
pass by that
checkers.
fool right there, and
That's
you were gonna
good.
get jumped every time.
I don't know if that's
I
a
think I could
secret
get
though.
you in
Like,
checkers.
You couldn't because you had one. You'd have one move set up, right, and then you'd park it right there. You'd take my piece, and then I'd be like, 3 following steps after that. That's usually how I set it up.
he's like he can't even see these back 3 rows from where he's sitting.
You know what I mean? And then just keep everybody planted right there at the bottom. Then you can never.
I was
make your
say
guy
that was my
better.
go-to. Just like never move those bottom pieces
Yeah.
into like.
Exactly.
What about games that like stressed you out? Does anyone remember Pop Goes Perfection? It was like a board
Yeah,
that
to
you
put in the
smashed down,
little-
and you had to put in the
little
little things
yellow-
on the
yeah,
timer and it
those
fucking
pieces.
sped out at you. Did you ever play that?
I played it, but I feel
No?
like I never owned it. It's probably like my cousins or something.
Well,
It owned you, bro.
Nah.
No, all right, sorry. I'm just trying to.
I'll mess you up in checkers.
well, I'm gonna
too,
redact
David.
that game because I don't feel like it's relatable anymore.
I got pretty stressed with what's the you pinch the
Operation.
dude. That's
Okay,
when I
so
knew-
we know Operation, but all right, I'm not
That's-
gonna.
I was thinking Operation as you were explaining that, but
That's when I decided I would never be a doctor, so I couldn't handle the stress of.
I always
That
lost
red
all the
nose lighting
pieces.
up.
Like, I can't worry about shit. If I can't remove his funny bone now, how the hell am I gonna make it through med school?
I
Exactly.
never
dude.
had the battery in my Operation guy because I was always using it for some other toy. So every time I want to play it, I could never get the zap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to think of other iconic games. Sorry was another one that I just
Dude,
it really showed you who your friends were. Like
I never played. Sorry. I'll be
who bumped you
honest.
back in line all the way back to the beginning.
I love the commercials, but I never played it.
Yeah, Sorry is probably like my most played board game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Would
What's
that
the
be
other
your
one?
choice
Trouble?
of?
I think so. That or Connect 4.
Connect 4.
Connect 4 is a good one.
4.
How mad were you when you like had a clear sight to win and someone inevitably knocked the board? Like knock that little thing in the board and you just see them all. tick, 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 tick.
Fall out.
Pissed.
Oh yeah,
Heated.
because you're like, you knew I was gonna win, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can't tell because I don't know where the pieces were. It's like you knew.
Yeah.
You knew.
Speed. Did you guys play
They got a
Speed?
basketball one. Speed. Oh, that was
Speed?
that was coming up.
Like
That
the
was on
card game?
roster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Or War.
Murk
War?
you.
Yeah, dude.
Murk you and speed.
Bro.
I know
I'll
you
take
got a
in
deck
checkers.
on you.
Of course I do. It's in my backpack all the time.
Settle this.
All right, so just gonna verbally announce L to Alex ahead of time for the speed game or war game, whatever you choose. Goldfish, you guys weren't getting shit on goldfish back in the day. Oh, sorry.
You can swear. These guys have been swearing all. I'm not gonna. No worries, bro. No worries. All right.
We just lost a viewer.
Goldfish.
My mother. That's
Sorry, though. She's got her own channel to worry about.
that's right. That's right. What about Battleship? Do you guys have any like go-to strategies for Battleship?
Cheat.
Cheat?
Every
How are
time.
you cheating at? I mean, besides seeing the other person's.
Keep moving your shit.
You keep moving. All right.
Well, I
As
mean,
soon as
that's
they
how you
call
let
a space,
cheat.
that's where you put
But
your
then
ship.
if they marked it where your ship was at, and then they end up discovering after,
You got to
got a
keep
ship
track
there.
of their shots.
Bet, bet.
Like you said E5, I thought you
That's
said
like playing 2 games in
P5.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta play
Wanna
for
win,
yourself
right?
on one, bet.
My go-to was to line all the pieces along the bottom, and so even if they start hitting them, they get like 5 in a row or whatever, and they'd be like, "No, you didn't sink anything," because it'd be like,
Touching 2 boats.
yeah, exactly, 2 or 3 boats, and they'd be
You're
like,
set
"There's
up.
no piece bigger than 5," and like, sorry, bro, figure it out. That was my go-to. Anyway,
What about, was
It
it
works.
Clue?
Clue, yeah, I accidentally mistook it for DJ Clue earlier. But
yeah.
That's an actual DJ.
Shout out DJ Clue.
Shout out DJ Clue. Drop a clue on one time.
Drop with a clue spawn. You're gonna have to look that up so you can do that. Right?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, take care of that one
Alright.
time.
Rest
See
in
what I
peace.
can do.
No, wait, hang on. No, it's not Clue. What's the one that has all the little people, like the faces, and you
Oh yeah, we're just, guess
Guess
who?
who?
guess who? Guess
There's a
who?
red one and a blue one.
That's
Yeah.
the
Remember
game
the old
that
man with the glasses?
the game that taught us how to racially profile people.
Yeah, there you go.
He's black. Oh. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, wow.
Would you say he looks like he's more likely to commit a crime?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's knock out all these.
That's terrible.
Jesus.
They all look alike. Sorry.
I feel like David had those teed up for a while.
I don't know.
I'm gonna need genuine laughs from you.
Scrabble.
What's that?
I'm gonna need genuine laughs from you.
You're getting genuine? Or
I'm
you're
gonna need them.
We need
These
them.
are genuine laughs. What do you
That
mean?
last one?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's a real laugh.
Oh.
What do you mean? Play it back,
Just don't assault the
They're going
guest.
to now.
Jeez.
right?
A little
Do a
hosting.
poll. Can you start a poll for that?
Yeah, I could just
All right,
I could
cool.
do a poll for
Are these
that.
genuine laughs or not? And we'll just have everybody chime in.
Do it. I mean, it'll be an easy poll with one voter out there, so.
And you
Yeah.
can't be the voter, David.
Can tell me what to do.
All right.
All right.
That means
Wait.
you got to plug your social,
Yeah,
promote
dude.
it.
Freaking if you guys would share freaking get an Instagram, bro.
Why am
Let's
I
talk
the
about that
single?
for a
Why am I
second.
the single out?
Let's talk about that for a second.
If you
Alex
guys would
over here
share,
doesn't have an
you.
Instagram.
Are we gonna do this on
Right
on
now,
the-
we're doing
gonna
it.
have a
Yes.
board meeting right now.
I'll tell you what, put that one up on poll too.
All right.
If we get enough vote, and you can't vote
I won't vote. I
What's
won't
the
vote.
poll?
if I should start Instagram.
Instagram, dude.
Oh
The
yeah.
answer is yes, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
How
well,
old are you?
vote for it. 30.
You haven't had social media since MySpace, or
I didn't even mess with that really either.
Yeah, I missed the MySpace game. Whatever. Missed the boat, dude.
how'd you miss that?
I
The
don't know.
huge
I was
boat.
early to Facebook. I don't know. I chose Facebook.
The big boat.
Big boat, and it was docked for a while.
Yeah.
You see, you missed the boat with Facebook?
No, with MySpace.
Oh.
Early adopter of Facebook. I got in when
Yeah, I was a
You'd
little
had
late on
school to-
Facebook.
Yeah, that's when I got in. I
Yeah.
got in when it was only for school email addresses.
oh, I was after that because you had to put it in a high school.
Did you tell your homies to get a Facebook when you got a Facebook?
Yeah.
I told everybody to get a Facebook. I was like, I just set up a Facebook. Don't
That's-
know what it
and
is.
that's
but
the
it's
reason
asking
they're
me
so
different
successful
questions
nowadays.
For MySpace, I can't play a song or have a top 8, but
You could poke someone.
Yeah, I can't customize my page at all.
You could
Comment on
poke
their
on
wall.
MySpace.
Facebook.
On
Oh.
Facebook.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Facebook? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was trying to say you could do it on MySpace before it was on Facebook.
I don't know. I've never really been into the. I know it's powerful, the social media thing. I'm just not.
I used to reply back to comments, picture comments, messages, and then log off all quick. So the next time I had to come on, I had to have notifications because I just replied to all kinds of people before I signed off. You know what I'm saying? Logging on and seeing the notifications.
Does that make you feel?
Living on that high.
Then yeah, for sure. Then yeah. You log in, you got your
them
homie right
likes.
behind you. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. You know what really turned me off? Like, this is Facebook. No, this is maybe it is MySpace. Actually, MySpace or Facebook. It's like read receipts with iPhones. You know how you used to be able to send the
Yeah.
instant messenger and it says read, like it shows you a status update. So having words with a girl who I was into, and then she went ornery, and she was like not responding back to me, wasn't talking to me at school. Then I pretty much
Still
just like,
hurt.
oh yeah,
By the way.
no, it cut deep because I pretty much dumped my purse out on the table, like feelings wise, wrote it like a paragraph and a half, and it's all bloop, and I see the little dots like, and it's all red, and then nothing, no response. And every time I walked by that computer and I saw that it was red like 3 hours ago and still nothing, it just got me more and more angry. Finally, I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I just sign out and sign back in, maybe that's what the problem. Nope.
Maybe that's why you don't have a Facebook.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Could be the reason.
Yeah, no,
You're
that's
scared of rejection.
not so much anymore. No,
You know what?
this was like high school.
You got me flashing
'Cause
back
that,
some of
like-
the IM days, the instant messaging. And then a cute girl you'd finally get on chat, and she'd be like, BRB. You'd be like, all right, cool. And then you hang out, and she'd never come back, dude. Oh, man. I feel for you right there, dude.
You there? Question mark.
yeah, you back? And then you got to look like the desperate kid. Like, she's like, nope, BRB. I'm like, all right. So I feel for you, okay? That's all. I'm just trying to relate, dude. I feel
Yeah,
all right.
nobody likes getting left on red.
Dang, dude.
Still happens.
No. Oh, it wasn't even. Yeah. Still happens. I don't even care anymore, though. I don't. I'm over it.
Okay.
Says the person that doesn't have an Instagram account. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Listen,
Why leave myself open for that kind of hurt? I'm not going to.
all I'm saying, the whole reason I'm bringing it up is if you all share it, and now Alex, you have an obligation to share,
All right.
the URL to the Facebook or YouTube, so we can get more than one listener, more listeners than Jose. You too, back there.
Jose Montano back there eating up all the trail mix.
Coming out
we're
of
gonna need
Van Air
some support.
Production.
Van Air Productions, YouTube, Spotify.
Oh yeah, Spotify, 9 listeners and climbing.
That's right. We've had 9 downloads.
That's almost 1/10 of a listener a day.
Look out, bro.
Look out.
Because all my family and friends on Facebook stopped going to my links. So
Yeah.
even though we're improving on our content, they've given up. So now it's in your guys' hand.
Did they take back the Evite for Thanksgiving?
Oh, now it's
Yeah.
in our hands.
Yeah, now it's in your hands to share and get people to.
Spoken like a true producer.
You heard it.
I can
You heard
only
it.
do so much. Okay.
That's all right.
Plus, you're taking on other workloads. You have a whole other channel now that you have to worry about.
Well, not channel, but a show on the channel.
I see.
Yeah.
Are
Which
you putting
actually isn't working. I haven't done that.
Are you putting that in her hands too, or are you doing all the work for that? 'Cause
No, I'm going to record it, and she's providing content.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Combined
We're the
with all these
content
cash
providers.
deals you're closing, bro, it's just
We're not going to talk about that on.
Just a lot on your plate.
No work business.
right.
20 years, same as cash.
That's right.
You guys play Cards Against Humanity? That's a
Yes.
good one.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's a very good one.
That's a good one.
They
Actually-
played Taboo?
I bought Cards Against Humanity for a relative for Christmas, and then I used the razor blade and like cut it open so she couldn't tell that I opened it. And I liked it so much that I had snagged it for myself and got her something else prior to Christmas.
It's a good game.
I don't feel bad about it.
That's just the adult version of Apples to Apples, right? I mean, I've played it, but like I'm struggling with Apples to Apples. Is why I'm asking.
Apples to apples.
Yeah, Apples to Apples, dude. It's the same thing, only
Is it?
the child version? right? You reading the? He's reading the.
Yeah, the judge plays a green apple card with a descriptive word on it.
Yeah, and then you match it to a phrase or whatever.
Oh, I guess. Huh.
Oh yeah.
Weird. That makes me want to see what the adult adaptation is to like a lot of these childhood games. Like, what's the adult version of Snakes and Ladders?
Shoots and ladders?
Yeah.
Snakes and Ladders. Is it
Shoots
Shoots
and,
and Ladders?
shoots and ladders, bro.
Don't talk to me like I'm some sheltered
I know. I'm
fucking
over here, like,
Snakes and
asking
ladders.
my
cave
house,
child.
bro.
Okay, there's a Snakes and Ladders too. You
Is there?
I don't think
D-bang.
so, dude. Shoots and ladders.
look it up. Look it up.
I'm doing it.
Ooh,
Oh,
jeez.
yeah. Snakes and lates?
Jesus.
Lattes?
Latex.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Snakes and ladders in Tempe. It's a bar. It's a
Snakes and Latex is a bar.
lattes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'd be going to snakes and latex. No judgment, but that's just not me.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, look at that.
Shoots and Ladders.
There is a snakes and ladders.
Aha!
You
Maybe
know
that's just
about
the
that
adult
game.
version
Did you
of
make it?
Shoots and Ladders.
With you in it?
It's probably the off-brand version of Shoots and Ladders. You guys are playing Mattel. I'm playing what?
You're stupid.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that in a nice way, I guess. You're funny.
All right.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one. Are those snakes next to the ladders? Because if it is, that's the one.
If you say so.
Mark said he didn't have Candyland in his life.
I did not.
For
Grew
real?
up with Candyland.
Mm-mm.
That was a classic.
Candyland was a good one, dude. You missed out.
Yeah.
I could never get the parents to play with me. Like, they lost interest real quick after that first.
I
couple
think
of
that
There's
was
not a
my
lot to
problem
it.
too.
There's not a
Yeah,
lot
you
to
try
that
playing
game.
that game now as a parent.
Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I can barely even talk to my kids, like, about their day. I did that turn up the radio thing on my daughter the other day, but by accident. I wasn't even trying to be... It just started to fade in the background like what she had done that day. So, oh, shit, that's my jam. Turned it up.
You know, my parents never played board games with me, but they'd always do the 52 pickup.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm realizing that
He
was just
really
a
loves
chance
you,
to like
bro.
get away from me. Like, here, pick these up. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I always played that.
Number one played game growing up though as a child. It was the damn Quiet Game.
Quiet game, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Always in the
You guys
car.
ever played the Quiet Game? We're like, yes.
Oh, yeah, and the last 6 times I won, I didn't get anything out of it
Didn't
either.
get anything.
No, I never won.
I think the game we played most in my house was Chores.
Chores. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
slave labor, child labor.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never won.
Yeah. You never got paid on chores?
No.
You ever get paid on chores?
Fuck no.
Maybe if like
not
I
like
wanted
actual money, but maybe like a credit with my mom.
Credit.
Yeah, maybe if I wanted to like go to the movies or something. All right, you gotta do
Earn
this.
it. Earn
Yeah.
something.
If I wanted to eat dinner, yeah.
Okay.
I had it on the up and down. Like, yeah, sometimes
You
I'd be
never-
getting paid, sometimes I wouldn't be. It's like a little crappy employer, but
No, I think in my house it was just like expected. So were good grades. Like if I showed up with a 95%, it
I
wasn't
never
like
got
a
paid
good
for
job.
grades.
It was like a what happened to that other 5%? That's what I got. So
not a good job.
no.
Mm.
So were you an honor roll student or?
Dean's List and honor roll twice.
Wow,
Ooh.
impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, and then
You were a Boy Scout too. I feel like
no.
Girl Scout.
I ate a
Cookies?
lot of. I ate a cookie once.
That counts. Counts.
Damn, munch those cookies, dude. Freaking by the box.
No, what does he say? Without a paddle? Did you ever see that movie? No.
Without a paddle.
Yeah, without a paddle.
I feel like
Dane
I have.
Cook, Seth Green.
No, not Dane Cook. It's
Oh,
Matthew
Dax-
Lillard,
Dax Shepard.
Dak Shepard, Seth Green.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, was that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
was
No,
that-
he said he was like, "Were you a Boy Scout?" And he said, "I ate a brownie once."
Oh, that's right.
But brownies are a different
Yeah.
type of Girl Scout. Anyway,
All right. Well, so we're going to wrap it up right here. I want to thank Alex for sitting in. It wasn't that bad, right?
Definitely not.
Yeah, once you realize no one's listening, it's you ease right into it. So, All right. Well, I do want to mention that this podcast is 100% powered by solar energy. So look into that, especially if you're in the Tucson area. Thanks for listening. So check out Van Air Productions on Instagram. Check out Van Air Productions on YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah, we are on Spotify. Thank you. Forgot about that. I'm working on Stitcher right now, but please subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know you're listening so we can have some motivation here. So anything else you guys want to add? No? All right. Thanks for listening, guys. All right.